Hey everybody, this is how I got this drawing off the back of a house. So we got called out to pressure wash this house. It was an older house with about 40-year-old siding, but on the back you can see that the kids had got the chalk out and just drew this, drew all over the house. They drew all over the patio. We took care of that too, but they had drawn this flower, and I guess it got baked in the sun, and it wasn't coming off just with a hose as it normally would. So the owner asked us to come out, and one of the things we did for her is take care of it. I decided, and my son was washing the other parts of the house with the pressure washer or the soft wash stuff. We decided I would just come back here with the hose, with a normal spray nozzle and some detergent and a pump-up sprayer. And I mean, you can do this at home as well. Just make sure that, if you come across stuff like this, if your kids do this, that you just find the right detergent for your area that works well, and just make sure you follow the directions and use the right ratio. Now here I'm about to hit the actual flower section. And I actually end up hitting it twice because the first go around didn't get everything out. I got most of it, but I thought better do it twice. And you also see at the top that there was this reddish residue on the siding, and that was overspray. They had painted, I guess years ago, this little awning thing that hangs over, and it just kind of got all over the stuff. The owners weren't really interested in me taking care of that. This house also had oxidation, and oxidation removal and restoration is a whole long process. It's pretty pricey. So they just really wanted the dirt and the grime off. And then when I came back here, unlike the rest of the house, it had this black stuff, and I thought it was mold and mildew and algae like you would normally see in other places. But here in Utah, it's pretty dry in the Salt Lake Valley, so we don't see tons of mold down here on homes like you would in very humid areas. But you do see it every once in a while. In this case, it wasn't that. I wasn't really sure what it was. I talked to the owner about it. She said, yeah, it's always there. So it might have been just little paint stuff or other construction projects that happen. And she didn't really care if it came off. She just really wanted the picture off. They bought a new house, and they're just going to put this on the market, and they thought it was fine. The siding's 40 years old, so she was just pretty good with it. So this is what it looked like before, and this is what it turned out right afterwards. The customer's happy we got it off. If this is you can do this at home, or you can always hire a professional. But there you go. I hope that's helpful.